What's up, Uncommon? Jackie here, coming at you with WOD 2 for this week's Spatial Distancing Commitment Club. So, starting with our warm-up, we have 10 cat-cows, 10 dead bugs, 10 bird dogs, 10 push-ups to downward dogs, and then we're gonna go into an 8-minute AMRAP of goblet squats, single arm presses, ring rows, and a 100-meter jog. You'll see here that I did not put any rep counts on here because I want you to do this based off feel with your nose-mouth breathing. So you'll inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth as you move through these movements. You'll just feel a good burn in each of them. And then once you feel like it's starting to get a little bit challenging, you'll move on to the next movement. I don't want it to be super ultra strenuous, so don't get into like 50 goblet squats and feel like you're breathing super heavy. I just want to get a nice light burn and then you'll move on. So, starting with our cat-cow, we're going to get onto our hands and knees, and we're going to inhale and drop our belly for our cow. Exhale through the mouth and pull our belly button to our spine for our cat. That is 1. 2, so on and so forth. Then you're going to flip over and we'll go into our dead bug. All I'm looking for here is that you're pushing your low back into the floor. So whether it be your hands and legs up in the air, or your legs are tabletop, or your hands are completely eliminated from the equation, I'm looking for you to use the low abs to guide your legs as you lower and keep that low back pushed into the floor. So in motion, you're going to inhale as you lower, opposite arm, opposite leg, exhale as you recover. For 10 total dead bugs. Then you'll flip back over to your hands and knees and we'll go bird dog, which is essentially the opposite of a dead bug, where you're gonna go opposite arm, opposite leg, and extend them out and recover. Inhale as you extend, exhale as you recover. I'd like for you to try and get a good squeeze in your glute as you extend the arms and legs out. Then we go push up into downward dog. So we get in our typical push-up position. You'll lower like a regular push-up, but then as you push out of the bottom, you're gonna shove your hips toward the wall behind you and end up in downward dog. Okay? There's the first part. Second part for our AMRAP, we're starting off with our goblet squat. So you'll grab a dumbbell, a kettlebell, or something that's got a little bit of weight that you can hold in a front rack. You'll go squat to burn, so you'll inhale through the nose as you lower, exhale as you raise. Till you feel a good burn. Then we'll go into a single arm press. Switch arms. And we got our ring row. So I understand a lot of people don't have a set of rings at home. So I'm going to show you with a towel something that you guys can do. So you can take a towel, you can take a sheet, something that's got some length to it. You can wrap it around your deck. You can wrap it around the telephone pole if you're okay with people watching you and looking at you a little bit funny as you do these. But you'll just grab either side of the sheet and just do this like a typical ring row. Pull yourself up, lower back down. Only thing I'm looking for is that you don't release tension in your shoulders and you don't sit your hips down. I want you to keep that low belly engaged and squeeze your glutes so your pelvis is tucked up. And we're trying to feel a good burn in the lats. Okay? After that, you'll go for a 100-meter run. If you are unable, for whatever reason, to track the distance, figure somewhere about a minute, okay? Then Jacob inspired me. If you read his latest blog post, he shared with you guys his top 5 worst workouts that he has ever done in the history of his CrossFit career. So I figured, you know, for funsies, why not do one of them? So I've done this workout before. It's going to be open WOD 14.5. We're going 21 thrusters, 21 bar facing burpees, 18 thrusters, 18 bar facing burpees, 15, 15, 12, 12, 9, 9, 6, 6, and 3, 3. Okay, this is a spicy workout, probably because it's one of those workouts where you start off feeling really, really good, you're generating all this power, and it's 2 movements that are pretty easy and tend to be on the lighter side, right? Like bar facing burpees are all body weight movements, and a lot of the time when we do thrusters, the barbell weight is pretty light. So it gets spicy really quickly. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the rule that you have to nasal breathe this only. The point of that is to hope that maybe you won't achieve too much intensity that your body cannot handle. So stay in your nose while you do this. It might mean that you have to rest a little bit more than you would if you participated in this workout in the past. So starting with our thruster, a lot of people probably don't have a barbell. If you want to use a barbell, you're more than welcome to. I believe the weights for guys are 95 pounds, RX, 65 for ladies. If you have a dumbbell, you can always get a dumbbell in the front rack position and go for your thruster this way. Okay, so we'll lower into a front squat, and as you come out, I want you to think about accelerating through the floor and finishing with the dumbbell or implement overhead. Okay, there's your thruster. Then we're going to go into bar facing burpees. Again, if you don't have a bar, you can just jump over whatever implement it is that you are using for this workout. Oh, bar facing, my bad. Go down to your burpee, pop up, take off and land with both feet. It's very common for people to want to jump over with 2 separate feet, or if you're really tired, to just step over the implement. If you don't have any sort of physical limitation that prevents you from jumping over the object you are using, I encourage you to take off and land both feet, okay? After that, you are just going to lie down on your back. If you want to kick your feet up on the wall, you can do that, but we're just going to go into a 5-minute supine lying position, just means on your back. You'll nasal breathe, keep your eyes closed, just find your calm, and enjoy.